Hello guys, we are going to learn about how to find square root of decimal numbers. We already learned about how to find square root of integers by prime factorization or the long division method. For decimals, we are going to use long division method only. Now this is the first sum. There are two cases. When the decimal is a perfect square, then there is no problem, we will get zero remainder. But the another case is when the decimal is not a perfect square. That means we'll get a remainder. We'll always keep on getting remainder. So we'll look how we can do that. When the decimal is perfect square, so we have the number 7.3441. We'll do the same method we used to do for the integers. We'll write 7.3441. This is the integer part 7. So from right to left, we will underline them two digits together. So there's only one, so one underline. And for the decimals, we'll go left to right, two digits. So this is one pair, this is one pair. Now we can start. We have to find a digit whose square is less than or equal to this, 7. So 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. 3 is exceeding, so we'll use 2. So we'll write 2 here and 2 here. Same like division, 2 into 2, 4. So we'll write 4 here, subtract it. We will get 7 minus 4, 3. Then we will add this 2 plus 2. We'll get 4 and underline. Here we have to fill a digit and there will be a point sign here. Now there should be a digit here, same digit should be here. So if it's 1, so 41 into 1. First we'll get this down, 34. So now we need to multiply and get 334 or less. We can write 1 to 9 numbers. We have to try which one is the closest and smaller than 334. So 41 into 1 will be 41. So if we write 2, so 42 into 2 will be 84 and so on. So if you keep on trying, you will get 7 is the closest. 47 into 7 is 329. Now we subtract it. You will get 5. Then 41 comes down. So it becomes 541. And 7 is underlined, we add 7 to this. We will get 54 and then a blank. Now we want to make 541. This is very easy. We can just fill 1 here and 1 here. So we'll get 541 into 1 is 541. So 1 here, 541. Subtracted 0. So we have got the remainder as 0, so we will stop here. So the answer is exactly 2.71. So the square root of 7.3441 is exactly 2.71. That means if we multiply 2.71 into 2.71, we will get 7.3441. Now let's look at the next case. When decimal is not a perfect square. What does this mean? This means there is no decimal number which squared gives us 2.61. So we will always get the square root of this will be a non-terminating decimal. That means the decimal numbers will keep on going forever. So the remainder will never come 0. That's why they will always tell us how many decimal places we have to find. So here they have written correct up to 2 decimal places. So let's do same thing we will do here. We will write 2.61 here. 2.61. Now we want 2 decimal places. So for each pair of decimal digits, we will get one decimal digit as the quotient. So this will give us 1. We want 2 decimal places. So we will calculate 3 and then round it off to 2. So we need 3 pairs of decimal digits. So 61. To make 2 more pairs, we will just make pairs of zeros. So this will give us 1 digit, 1 decimal digit. This will give us 1 decimal digit. This will give us 1 decimal digit. So we'll get 3 decimal digits as the answer. And then we can round off to 2 digits because they have asked correct up to 2 digits. So how much ever they ask, let's say they if they would have asked 3, so we would find 4 and then round it off to 3. So always one more digit we have to find. This will give us one decimal digit, this will give us 1, this will give us 1. So total 3 decimal digits we will find from here, and then we'll round off to 2. Let's start. 2. So first we'll underline. So decimal, this is the integer part, which is 2. For the decimal digit we go from left to right. So this is 1 pair, 1 pair, 1 pair. Now 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4. So it's exceeding, so we'll use 1. 1 into 1 is 1 minus, we will get 2 minus 1, 1. Plus 1, we will get 2 and blank. 61 comes down, 161. And write a decimal point here. Next, when you try, you will get 6. 26 into 6 is 156. You will subtract, you will get answer 5. And then these 2 zeros come down. You will add 6 to this. Same method we have to follow. There's no change. Just this was the only change which we had to do. 26 plus 6 is 32 and a blank. Now which number will come here? It will be 1. 321 into 1 is 321. Subtract it. You will get 9. This becomes 4. 179. 2 more zeros come down. This becomes plus 1. 322 blank. You will get 5 here. You have to trial and error. You will get 5. You have to multiply from 1 to how many ever digits is required? 1, 6, 1, 2, 5. Let's subtract it. You will get 5, 7, 7, 1. So we have used all the digits. We will stop here. We will never get the remainder as 0 because this is not a perfect square. The digits will go on forever, but we just need to find 3 because we want 2. We'll find 3 and then round it off to 2. So now 1.615, 5 or greater than this previous digit gets increased by 1. So the answer is 1.62. Answer is 1.62. If we multiply this, you will get very close to 2.61 but not exact.